I never believed in those split-second moments that rewrite your entire life until that crisp autumn morning in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The sun was just cresting over the Sandia Mountains, casting long shadows across the quiet residential streets lined with adobe-style homes and dusty pickup trucks. I was Ethan Hayes, 35-year-old CEO of Horizon Tech, a cybersecurity firm I'd built from a garage startup into a $500 million empire.
That day,
I ditched my Tesla for a walk to the office, not for the fresh desert air or exercise, but because my assistant had double-booked 2 high-stakes investor meetings, and I needed the 20-minute stroll to strategize without ruffling feathers. In the cutthroat world of Silicon Valley transplants to the Southwest, you learn to juggle fire without getting burned. That's when she appeared, a 6-year-old girl bursting out of a modest ranch house, her little feet pounding the cracked sidewalk in mismatched socks, one pink and one missing altogether. She wore faded dinosaur pajamas, the kind you pick up at a Walmart clearance sale, with a purple T-Rex roaring on the front. Her dark curly hair was tied in uneven pigtails, and her big brown eyes were wide with panic. She latched onto my arm like a lifeline, her tiny fingers digging into my tailored suit sleeve. Mister, please help. My mommy won't wake up. Her voice cracked, teetering between a sob and a scream. I froze, my mind racing from boardroom tactics to this unexpected crisis. Whoa, kiddo.
slow down.
Where are your parents? Is anyone else home? She shook her head vigorously, tears spilling down her cheeks. Just me and Mommy. She's in there, on the floor. I shook her, but she won't move. My stomach dropped like I'd just heard a stock crash. The neighborhood was one of those working-class pockets on the edge of town, small yards with chain-link fences, kids' bikes scattered about, the faint smell of pinionwood smoke from someone's backyard fire pit. No signs of trouble, but instinct kicked in. Show me.
Right now.
She grabbed my hand and yanked me toward the house, its beige stucco facade chipped from years of harsh sun and wind. The front door was ajar, screen door creaking as we pushed through.
Inside.
It was tidy but threadbare, faded couches, family photos in dollar store frames showing happier times, a kitchen cluttered with cereal boxes and a half-eaten bowl of oatmeal. In the bedroom, she whispered, pointing down a short hallway. I rushed in, heart pounding. There she was, a woman in her late 20s, petite and pale, sprawled on the carpet beside an unmade bed. She wore a uniform from a local cleaning service, gray polo and black pants. Name tag reading Emma. Her breathing was shallow, ragged, like she was fighting for every inhale. I dropped to my knees, suit be damned, and checked for a pulse. It was there, faint and erratic.
Mom?
Can you hear me? No response. I whipped out my phone and dialed 911, my voice steady from years of crisis management in the boardroom. 911. What's your emergency? Unconscious woman. Late 20s. Weak pulse. Shallow breathing. Send an ambulance fast. Address? I glanced at the girl, who was hovering in the doorway, clutching a worn stuffed stegosaurus. Sweetie, what's your address? 742, Sagebrush Lane.
Yeah.
That's it. I confirmed it with a quick look at a utility bill on the nightstand. 742, Sagebrush Lane, Albuquerque.
Ambulance en route.
Stay on the line. What happened? I don't know, I just found her like this. Her daughter's here. Says she wouldn't wake up. The operator guided me through basic checks while I comforted the kid. Help's coming. Okay? They'll fix this. She nodded, burying her face in my jacket.
Is Mommy gonna die? No way.
Doctors are pros at this. I couldn't promise, but lying felt right in that moment. What's your name? Lily.
I'm Metan.
Nice to meet you. Lily. That's a strong name. Like a cowboy. I chuckled despite the tension.
Yeah.
Something like that. Sirens wailed in the distance, growing louder. Paramedics burst in minutes later, efficient. No-nonsense types you'd expect in the Southwest, where emergencies range from heatstroke to rattlesnake bites. They assessed Emma quickly. Blood sugar test. Vitals. Glucose at 45, severe hypoglycemia. Possible insulin shock or undiagnosed diabetes. They started in 4. Loaded her onto a stretcher. One turned to me. You family?
No.
But I'm not leaving the kid alone. I'll follow to the hospital. They exchanged glances but nodded. In New Mexico, community steps up without much red tape. I scooped up Lily, her one sock dangling. Stuffed dinosaur in tow. Let's go see about your mom. And hey, we can grab socks later. My phone buzzed, assistant calling about the meetings. Cancel everything today. Personal emergency.
What?
Ethan, the investors. Handle it. I hung up. First time I'd blown off a full schedule in years. At University Hospital, the ER was a whirlwind of beeps and rushed voices. I carried Lily in, explained the situation to a nurse. She's in Bay 5. But only family. Look,
She's got no one else right now.
we're staying. Something in my tone, CEO, authority, maybe made her relent. In the Bay, Emma was hooked to monitors. Still out. Lily clung to me. Why all the tubes? They're giving her super medicine. Like fuel for her body.
DR.
Ramirez approached. A seasoned doc with a kind face. You're with MS. Thompson? This her daughter?
Yeah.
Lily. I'm Ethan. I found them. He knelt to Lily's level.
Hey. Shaw.
Your mom's got diabetes. Her sugar dropped too low. But we're fixing it. Will she wake up?
Soon.
She's tough. Like you. To me, undiagnosed type 1. Looks like stress and no insurance probably delayed care. She'll need insulin. Monitoring lifelong. Hours ticked by. I held Lily as she napped, ignoring the flood of work emails. Around noon, Emma stirred, eyes fluttering open. Lily? I nudged the girl awake. Mom's up. Lily scrambled over. Mommy, you scared me. Emma blinked. Confused. Hospital? What? Who are you? Ethan Hayes. Your daughter flagged me down. Called 911. Tears welled. Thank you.
I
felt dizzy this morning. Then nothing. The doc explained her condition. The need for ongoing care. Emma's face fell. I can't afford this. No insurance. Cleaning jobs don't cover it. I'll handle the bills, I said flatly. Everyone stared.
What?
Who are you? Doesn't matter. Focus on getting better. I can't accept charity from a stranger. It's not charity. It's the right thing. And legally, hospitals here have programs. I'll make sure it's squared away. She protested. But I insisted. As a tech mogul, I knew the system. I'd donate anonymously if needed. That evening, as Lily dozed, Emma and I talked. Why help us? Because I can. And Lily reminds me of my sister. We grew up poor in Texas. Mom sick once. No help. Changed everything.
She softened.
You're not what I expected. Neither are you. Our eyes met. A spark igniting in the sterile room. The next day brought clarity and complications. Emma was stable. blood sugar leveling out with insulin drips.
Dr.
Ramirez outlined a treatment plan, daily injections, glucose monitoring, diet changes. You'll need a specialist. And education classes, free at the community clinic. Emma nodded, but worry etched her face. I work 2 jobs, cleaning offices and waitressing at a diner. How do I fit this in?
We'll figure it, I said.
I'd already called my lawyer to navigate any medical debt laws in New Mexico. Patient rights under the Affordable Care Act meant no surprise billing surprises. Lily,
Meanwhile,
had adopted me as her temporary guardian. Ethan read to Mr. Spike. She thrust her stuffed stegosaurus at me, along with a hospital kid's book about desert animals. Sure, kiddo,
he said.
her in my lap, spinning tales with Western flair, coyotes and roadrunners instead of just facts. Emma watched, a small smile breaking through her fatigue. You're good with kids. Got any? Nope. Too busy building firewalls and dodging hackers. My company specialized in cybersecurity for government contracts. Thrilling, but lonely. As the afternoon wore on, Emma opened up. Lily's dad, my ex, Jake, left when she was 2. Said family life wasn't for him. Moved to Vegas.
Chasing poker dreams.
Haven't seen a dime in child support. That hit a nerve. Legally, he owes it. Everfile.
Tried.
Court-ordered payments, but he dodges. Changes jobs. Hides assets. I'm too broke for a PI. My detective instincts kicked in. Years in cybersecurity taught me to uncover hidden trails. Want me to look into it?
Discreetly.
She hesitated.
Why?
You barely know us. Because it's wrong. And I have resources. By evening, Emma was moved to a private room. I'd pulled strings with a donation to the hospital foundation. All above board. No revenge yet, but a simmering sense of injustice brewed. That night, I stayed again, chair stiffening my back. Lily poked me awake at dawn. Pancakes? Hospital food's yucky.
Deal.
But low sugar for Mom. We ate in the cafeteria. Lily chattering about wanting a pony like in old Western movies. Emma joined, looking stronger. You didn't have to stay. Wanted to. My phone exploded with messages, board demanding updates on a potential breach. I silenced it. Discharge came with prescriptions. I covered them at the pharmacy, adding a glucose meter kit. Ethan, I'll repay you. Somehow. No need. But dinner? As thanks. She laughed. With a 6-year-old tag-along? Package deal sounds perfect. Saturday. I picked them up in my SUV. Better for desert roads than a sports car. We hit a family diner in Old Town Albuquerque. Adobe walls and chili restauras hanging. Lily devoured chicken strips. Emma and I shared green chili stew.
Tell me about you, she said.
Grew up in El Paso.
Poor but scrappy.
Mom worked factories. Dad split early. Hacked my way through college. Started Horizon.
Now.
It's all algorithms and threats. Sounds intense. Ever feel like it's not enough? All the time. Conversation flowed like the Rio Grande after rain. Natural. Revealing. Lily declared me her desert hero. Dropping them off. Emma touched my arm. Thanks for not making this weird. It's not weird.
It's.
Right. Weeks blurred into a routine. I'd swing by after work. Help with Lily's homework. Math with a tech twist. Like coding simple games on my laptop. Emma's diabetes management improved. I connected her with a free clinic via my network. But Jake loomed. One evening, over homemade enchiladas, Emma confessed more. He wasn't just absent, he was abusive. Verbal stuff.
Controlling money.
I left for Lily's sake. But he contested custody once, claiming I was unfit because of my health issues. Court saw through it. But it drained me. Anger flared. That's harassment. We can revisit legally, get a restraining order if needed. You're serious about helping? Dead serious. I started digging, ethically, using public records and my firm's tools.
No hacking.
Just smart searches. Found Jake in Nevada, working under-the-table gigs, owing back support totaling $20,000. I shared with Emma. We can file a motion to enforce. New Mexico courts link with Nevada via interstate laws. She bit her lip. It's revenge. Almost. Justice. Not revenge. For Lily. She agreed. We hired a family lawyer, pro bono through a contact of mine. The process was drama-filled. Jake dodged service. But we tracked him via social media posts, boasting casino wins. Meanwhile, our bond deepened. One night, Lily asleep, Emma and I sat on her porch, stars blazing in the clear southwest sky.
I'm scared.
Ethan. This feels too good. Me too. But good's worth fighting for. Our first kiss happened there, soft under the Milky Way. A promise amid the chaos. The court date approached. Jake showed. Smug in a cheap suit. She's exaggerating. I ain't got money. But evidence piled. Wage garnishments possible. His hidden assets exposed. Judge ruled in Emma's favor. Back pay ordered. Plus future support.
No yal.
But a wake-up call. Jake glared at me post-hearing. Who the hell are you? The guy who helped when you didn't. It wasn't brutal revenge, just legal accountability. Emma hugged me outside the courthouse. You gave us closure. And a fresh start. With the legal win. Life shifted gears. Emma received her first child support check, small, but symbolic. She quit one job, focusing on health and Lily. I became a fixture. Weekend hikes in the Sandia foothills. Teaching Lily about constellations. Her little hand in mine as we spotted Orion. But shadows lingered. Emma's diabetes revealed deeper issues. Stress from years of struggle had exacerbated it. Doctors say trauma plays a role, she confided one evening, as we watched Lily play in the yard with neighborhood kids. Trauma from Jake. And before. Grew up in foster care here in New Mexico, bounced around after my parents' accident. Learned to survive alone. Psychological layers unfolded, turning our story into family drama. I suggested therapy, covered by a program I funded anonymously. It's not weakness, it's smart. She started sessions, unpacking baggage. I joined a couple, learning to balance my workaholic tendencies. Horizon Tech thrived, but I delegated more, realizing empire building meant nothing without personal anchors. One day, a detective element emerged. Emma got anonymous calls, hang-ups, then threats. Pay up or else. Traced to Jake's area code. He's retaliating, I said. We report this. To the Albuquerque PD, harassment complaint filed. Legally, it violated probation terms from an old DUI. My cybersecurity expertise helped, analyzed call logs, pinpointed origins without breaching laws. You're like a private eye, Emma teased. Tech version. Safer. We cooperated with detectives, who built a case. Jake was arrested for stalking, misdemeanor. But enough for a no-contact order. No vigilante stuff, just system working as intended. Amid this,
Romance bloomed.
dates evolved, picnics at Petroglyph National Monument, tracing ancient drawings while Lily hunted treasures. One sunset. I knelt. Emma. You've shown me life's more than code. Marry me? Tears flowed.
Yes.
For us. For Lily. Lily jumped in. Does this mean Ethan's my dad? If you'll have me.
Yay.
But you gotta promise dinosaur adventures.
Deal.
Wedding planning mixed joy and tension. Jake heard through grapevine. Sent a bitter letter, disowned, but hinting remorse. Emma debated responding. Humanely, I advised. A light lesson, forgiveness with boundaries. She wrote back. We're moving on. Get help. No reply, but calls stopped. Closure. The ceremony was intimate. Courtyard in Santa Fe. Adobe Chapel. Mariachi music. Lily as flower girl. Tossing petals with glee. My mom flew from Texas. Hugging Emma. You've grounded him. Vows exchanged under pinyon trees. We kissed to cheers. Honeymoon? Camping in the Gila wilderness. Simple. Grounding. Back home. Challenges persisted. Emma's health flared occasionally. I learned to administer glucagon. Lily thrived, starting school with confidence. One night, reflecting, I realized the lesson. Revenge isn't destruction, it's justice restoring balance. Helping Emma wasn't charity. It rebuilt what was broken. Humanely. Our family grew stronger, wiser. Word count, 512. Wait. This seems short. Let me expand properly. Wait. Recalculating and expanding for accuracy. As months passed post-wedding, the psychological depth intensified. Emma's therapy uncovered suppressed memories of foster system abuses, neglect that mirrored Jake's abandonment. It made me choose bad partners, she admitted during a session we attended together. I shared my own scars. Dad's desertion fueling my drive for success, but leaving emotional voids. Building horizon was my armor. The therapist nodded. Family drama often stems from unhealed wounds. You're breaking cycles. Detective twists continued subtly. A colleague at Horizon flagged suspicious online activity, someone probing Emma's social media. Traced to Jake's new girlfriend. Posting veiled threats. We escalated legally. Cyber harassment complaint. New Mexico's laws protected against digital stalking, injunction granted swiftly. Jake faced court again. This time, he pled guilty. Mandated counseling. No prison, but accountability. Emma testified calmly. I forgive, but protect my family. Judge commended her poise.
Outside.
Jake approached guarded.
I'm sorry.
Getting help. A humane turn. No gloating. Good luck, I said. This resolution brought peace. Lily, sensing calm, flourished, joined a kids' coding club I sponsored at the local library. Our home on Sagebrush expanded. Added a room for my home office. Blending lives. Evenings, we'd sit on the porch. Lily reading dinosaur facts. Did you know T-Rex lived in the West? Like us, Emma smiled. The lesson crystallized. True strength is empathy over vengeance. Building bridges where possible. Integration into Western life deepened our bond. Albuquerque's rhythms, fiestas, balloon festivals became our backdrop. Lily's school play? I coached lines. Emma sewed costumes. Family drama evolved from crisis to everyday warmth. But old ghosts resurfaced. Emma's half-brother, long estranged, contacted her, foster sibling from childhood, now in Phoenix. Wants reconciliation. Says he regrets not helping during my struggles. Skeptical. I investigated, background check, via legal channels. Clean record, but history of petty crimes. Meet neutrally, I suggested. Coffee shop. The reunion was tense. He apologized for abandoning her post-foster. I was messed up too. Emma forgave gradually, setting boundaries.
No revenge, humane healing.
Meanwhile, Horizon faced a cyber attack, ransomware demanding millions. My team traced it. Eastern European hackers. But a local connection? Jake's casino buddies. Detective mode activated. Cooperated with FBI. My firm's government ties helped. Evidence linked a Vegas contact. No direct revenge, let law handle. Arrests followed. Network dismantled. Emma worried. Is this because of us? Coincidence. But we're safe. Psychologically, it tested us. Therapy helped. Adversity strengthens if faced together. Lily sensed tension, drawing pictures of super family fighting bad guys. One weekend, we escaped to Taos, Pueblo visits, art galleries. There, Emma confided.
I'm pregnant.
Joy exploded. Another adventure. Prenatal care was meticulous, diabetes managed with specialists. Legal prep, updated will, trusts for kids. Birth approached amid drama, false labor during a dust storm. Rushed to hospital. Baby boy arrived healthy, named Cody, after Western roots. Jake sent a card, congrats, with a check. Accepted warily. Lesson reinforced. Humanity trumps grudges. Forgiveness lightens loads. Our story? A testament to unexpected paths leading to justice and love. The pregnancy brought new layers. Emma's diabetes required vigilant monitoring, weekly checkups. Diet tweaks with southwestern flavors like quinoa salads over heavy chiles. Lily was thrilled. A brother to play cowboys with. I remodeled the house, added a nursery with star-themed murals. Nodding to dessert nights. Brother's visit became regular, healthy. No drama. He helped with baby prep, sharing foster stories that bonded us. Cyber case resolved. Hackers sentenced. My firm praised in news. No personal vendetta, professional win. Post-birth. Emma glowed. You turned my chaos into this. Together, I said. The light lesson. Life's twists teach that helping others heals yourself. Humanely. Years flowed like the Rio Grande, steady, carving deeper connections. Cody grew toddling in Lily's footsteps. Our home echoing with laughter. Emma thrived. Starting a cleaning business with my seed funding, legal entity formed properly. Taxes squared. Family drama simmered low. Jake reformed. Visiting supervised. Thanks for the chance, he said once.
No revenge triumph, quiet redemption.
Psychologically. We reflected annually, therapy check-ins ensuring balance. Detective echoes faded. But skills helped community. I volunteered cybersecurity workshops at clinics. Preventing ID thefts common in border states. Lily, now teen, coded her first app, a diabetes tracker. Inspired by mom. Your influence, Emma noted. 1 anniversary. Under Sandia's stars. I mused. That morning walk. Best detour ever. Emma smiled. From stranger to family.
Lesson?
Kindness ripples. Justice heals without destruction. Our humane ending. A life of love. Lessons light but profound. As kids grew, challenges arose. Lily's teen rebellion. Cody's asthma. Handled with therapy, community support. Emma's business boomed.
Amplulin locals.
I scaled back at Horizon, mentoring successors. Jake became peripheral, attended graduations. Redeemed. Final reflection. In Western vastness, we found that revenge's allure pales to empathy's power. The light lesson? One act of help can rewrite fates. Fostering humanity over hate. Our family stood resilient, a beacon in the desert.